So how did you and Crip Mac connect?
Renee Lo. She's a female.
Shout out
out
to
of
Renee
Compton.
Lo. Yeah, I'm familiar with Renee.
I'm saying my own city wrong.
Yeah.
She's a female from Compton.
Yeah.
I want to do a skit with Renee Lo
Mm-hmm.
because I think that she just naturally talented
Mm-hmm.
as a comedian. I reached out to Renee Lo and asked her to do a skit. She said, "Okay, I'm on the way, but I've got to pick up this guy." I ain't knowing who the guy was. So when she get in front of my house, at this time, Crip Mac is not big yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I seen him on the internet probably a couple of times playing with his cat at his grandma's house, and him and Lupe going to restaurants, clowning with the people ordering their food. He got this thing where he doesn't say French fries, he say 5 fries.
Yeah.
And he don't say hamburger, he say hamburger, or do you got a burger?
Yeah.
So I thought that was, funny at the time. So when he pulls up in front of my house, I'm like, "Man, ain't this the dude?" She's like, "Yeah, this is Crip Mac. I gotta take him to a studio session," which was in Bellflower. I say, "Well, hey, let's get a skit in real quick." So we go to the police station. I play her uncle, Renee Lo's uncle. Me and Crip Mac get arrested for picking up prostitutes on Figueroa. And that's how that started.
Yeah.
And we loaded up the video. I didn't think nothing of it. I guess the video did some numbers, and he called me back a few days later like, "Hey, let's knock out some more skits." And then it just went for doing. I didn't know that they was getting money off of YouTube at this time.
Mm.
I was doing it because I was impressed by the likes. I was one of them like freaks at the time. And the views. Hey man, I got 1,000 views, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the whole time, they getting the check off this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, why is he wanting these skits? Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, when I found out they making money off them skits, you know what I'm saying? But that's how me and him hooked up through Renee Lo.
And so how did y'all eventually, because I know y'all kind of had a falling out,
We had a falling out
Yeah.
over $55, man.
Really?
Yo, over $55.
You ain't joking? Like $55 for it?
I'm not joking, man.
Okay.
You got to think about it. I did a lot of skits with Crip Mac.
Yeah.
Some he did pay me for, but he didn't have to pay me. I would just say, "Man, just throw me some gas money."
Mm-hmm.
I come because I had to pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I needed some gas money. I'm gonna
Right.
pick you up. At the time, he wasn't really the big Crip Mac he is today. It's like, hey, I don't care who you. I need $50 for the tank, bro. So he goes to jail, and he calls me. He say his exact words was, "Hey Hood, I'm Croc. I need $55 on the books, Hood." I said, "I got you, cut. Don't worry about it."
Mm-hmm.
But I was going through some stuff, man,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't able to live up to my word. I feel bad about that. I get clowned all through social media about not giving them $55.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? You
right.
Rick Rock.
Yeah.
And that's what started it. When he got out of prison, out of jail this time,
Mm-hmm.
Lupe had called me probably a month prior to him getting out. And I talked to him on the phone. He was like, "Rock, we're going to do some work." When he got out, I never hit him up about doing work.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen him on the internet with China Mac, and they was walking through, I don't know which neighborhood it was. And I didn't know who was behind the camera. Only thing I see is these two guys walking through this neighborhood. And this was my first time doing reaction videos. I wanted to get into reaction because a dude named Milk.
Yeah.
I seen Milk, Milk 7-4. I seen him doing a reaction video. And I said, "Man, I like how Milk do this, man. Like,
Mhm.
I like how he stops the video and talk about it."
Yeah.
I've never seen it done that way because I was doing other stuff.
Yeah.
So I tried to duplicate what I seen Milk doing. And I started talking about him, but in a way to where I was like basically telling them, "Hey, this is dangerous what y'all doing, man. And I wouldn't be doing that. China Mac, you gonna get hit up too. If they
Mhm.
get him, they gonna get you too." And Crip Mac went on a video, and he said, "Rick Rock just mad because I won't work with him. He couldn't even give me $55 when I was locked up, Hood.
Yeah.
He just mad because he work a normal job and he not a celebrity." When he said that, when Crip Mac said that, I took my lokes off. I took my lokes off. I looked at that TV screen.
Yeah.
I said, "It's on.
Yeah.
Boy, it's on."
You gotta get it.
I'm not a clout chaser. You a
Yeah.
clout donator. You just donated me some clout, right? And man,
Yeah.
I went haywire,
Yeah.
but I think I should have by me being older,
Mm-hmm.
I think my approach should have been different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I should have disrespected him because he did take my channel. I only had 1,700 followers.
Mm-hmm.
When Crip Mac went to jail, I made this video telling people how he was. No, I take that back. When he got his DP, I got on the line.
I saw that one.
I
Yeah.
told people like how good of a dude he was.
Yeah, I
and
saw that
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that video did like 300,000 views,
Mm-hmm.
and my subscribers went up tremendously,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't believe it. So
yeah. You was telling them some real in there. That's when your content caught my eye, because I was
Yeah.
kind of like, damn, it's somebody else speaking my language. Because you
Right.
know, I had Crip Mac on the show twice, and
You
each
did.
time, you know, I tried to let him do him and entertain, but I also tried to give him some real life, you know, game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And because you know, I wanted him to win. I still want him to win, and I
Right.
consider Crip Mac nephew. He hit me at least once a week. You know what I mean? And but you know, like I know, you
Right.
know, Crip Mac is temperamental. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because he went in on me a few times. Like
Right.
I just ignored it, you know, because you have to understand respectfully, Crip Mac is younger than my oldest child, you know. So I think like he hung up on me. He hit me from jail. And it's just my nature, because I think because I respect him as a grown man, but because he is my child's age, you know what I'm saying? So that I guess that paternal thing comes out, you know, and that big homie. So when he was in jail, I was just kind of like, I started preaching to him. And I know that's probably not the time. You don't want to hear that when he behind the wall. But it was coming from a good place, you know what I'm saying? It said, man, hang up on cuz, you know. And whoever he had called me, hung up on me.
He was incarcerated with one of my homeboys, and he was incarcerated with one of the homies, and one of my homies was in the cell with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I told my homie, like, man, look out for him. Make sure he's straight. Make sure nobody rush him up in there.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I didn't have the money at that time
Yeah.
to send him, I was in the process of getting a new job,
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't working at the time. But I did get hired for a new job. So I'm thinking like, my homie, he balling, he up. Look
Yeah.
out for him. If I'm in the cell, if you in the cell with me and I got it,
Mm-hmm.
you got it.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't did no foul stuff. So that's just how I operate. You're not going to be in the cell. I'm not going to eat in front of you.
Right.
So I just think that it was a lot of stuff also behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but at the same time, man, shout out to what he's doing. Shout out Crip Mac. Shout out what he's doing.
Yeah, shout out Crip Mac, man. I like Crip Mac, man. I think he's a decent dude. You know, he his mind works how it works. You know, I remember after he came on the first time, he had went at Cam, and then he threw me in on it. And I remember Adam reposted in the story. He was like, big court. He's a butt muncher. He called me something, right? And I remember, but he came on the show later and he apologized. But you understand what you're dealing with. You understand that Crip Mac will wake up one day and just get in his head something and be like, you know what, fuck you.
No,
and then 2 days later, you know what?
He's an entertainer.
My bad.
See,
you know,
I know him. This is the thing right here. When I would pick Crip Mac up in the morning when we first started doing skits, this guy would say, hey, y'all want something to eat? Y'all want a cup of coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to get something from me? I'm like, no, we good, right? But soon as I turn that camera on,
Mm-hmm.
that's when that character come out. So after a few times, I said, is this motherfucker playing me, man? Is he fooling me?
Yeah.
Because I never seen the wild, crazy side until the camera comes on.
Yeah.
He was a natural actor, right?
Right.
So that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to play the Custer, what he call it.
Yeah.
You going to play Debo in every skit. You going to chase me around, sock me out, because I see this going somewhere. Debo dead.
Yeah.
In the industry, Hollywood needs another black bully.
Yeah.
We going to make you that. That was my whole plan, whole idea.
Yeah.
Him chasing me around, Rick Rock, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was entertainment.
Yeah.
But somewhere down the road, it got
outside influences.